want to make this a special moment to doing something around to expressing some else's things. And I want to take a time to say some words from my heart to MOSHÉ, to my friends. It is not easy at this point of my work. This is not easy at this conditions we have in the future. This is not easy at the suffer and pains we are every day aching inside. This is not really nice on the severe destructions we suffer every day. But I am going to try something. To my friends, I wanted the best and I wanted everything to give him and the best ever to trying to do. I wanted to give him a choice to everyone and trying to build in some better ways and better moments of the reality we go around and every day we walk in this world. I meant for giving more than hopes, giving a reality, security, safety. I wanted to try, and I was fighting for. That's the reason why I wanted, like Your Honor, Edmund J. of International Criminal Code, as well Carmen and Your Honor Cranwell. Even Lansing, which was to happen. I was trying to keep as best I could. I knew these hell grabs will make me. And I knew this will be really difficult. But I don't know if we'll ever make it different. I know we went to sit up. I know we were given in. I know we were betrayed. I know we were trembled. I know we were surrounded, sighted. I know they were conscious about everything. And praying and Carnival and Frodo and Cabrera and Anaconda with them all. And then bodies of, we don't know what you talk about. We just make the best as the Lord to know that we are mercy. What I do regret. I really wanted to have a moment, but if I wouldn't embrace it at the way that I wanted and hold you tight and having you around and sharing with you my life with no more problems and damages than we already have. At least you having a life to live in. Being very fun, or the best as possible, like I always say. And I'm so sorry for this. I won't forget no one, less Adonai. And I really wanted this to be really which I wanted this to be. This is the moment of I am not saying goodbye, but what started to happen in the world is exactly what their work outcome premeditated. The enemy, ALEJANDRO Argentina, keeps making one step to them until they get dead and go to harbor at once, which is going to happen soon. But while this all still, the destruction's all around them, the damages on me doesn't make it easy. And I am really going through in a very bad time, and I know about the pains of others and the destructions of others. I know what this generation class hell shit have done to us, and still does. If you can hear me, Adonai to be with us, please. Be careful with the blocking communications, and be careful with the tikkamat al-ishmit ankalmet al-khadmi moshiki hili gatna khana ashmot litta. That you understand that. And Adonai to help us. Moshe, I will always love you. You are precious of Hashem, you are glory of Adonai. You are gold of heaven, and you will always be there. Precious. I am so sorry that I, in these struggles, didn't pay much for you. But I remind you of it. And I love you. I need please you to remember this. Kotlesh nechibi tarinit chemish motla nechem. Shpe ala vechei mitashe iminit katlachina ishmachanim. Gelit ishech hinam ma'alach mimodrish imovelch nit arel pekash gavchanit. Zeilat rechimot lenei menecha shahenot lemenecha. Gelit bashmet rachilachat bashmot BLYTT menek tachani ushmot leim bet enkar chacham. Deilat romogat hamishelu lech nachani mot lenei diam menecha. Skarchesh kit onayni chwe ashmot leim slowach shahenot. Geat latika menecha chashed monotikin menecha chalu molat ishmot leim. Mechanov no ushmot ledik. I'm sorry for all of the damages we went through and we are struggling. I wanted you to be okay. And I want you to be careful. Fine. Gashwacha ibnatani netachnecha ushod milaytikicha mislektika nachnecha. And I wanted to live with you in that big house of the grand neighborhood one's house when Aníbal Fernandez and Prem Carnival betrayed us, making Adam 14 a judicial case on Eduardo Bortas, Tribunales Argentina, telling that we were squatters and invasive and manipulated an old man, which gave him that gift to me, which the pedophilic degenerate is stolen and made him the soul of the house and made him shares 50% himself and the rest to the generates of BFA cats, which have done what have done to us, gives a making. And some quotes to the whore carnival and to the whore brain. I'm so sorry for that. And I really meant to living there and this old man supposed demon and insane manipulated by me in a way that I never met him face to face and I never knew who he were until this all happened. That person were related with Mariano Boda, called Mariano Ansamo, who were actually a friend of mine, and this old man knew me and were in a very benefited by Adonai with a lot of miracles and a lot of situations because of he named me who I am, and he knew I were who I am, and he knew Adonai because of named me, and he was saved because of Adonai loved him. And suddenly this soul came to be like the sickle that generates opportunists hell 666 Argentina, like Aníbal Fernandez pedophile guest, and that eats bodies. And I'm sorry that all that happened and the whole before and the whole after. And I'm sorry the whole of the mistakes and situations. I'm sorry for things. And I never forgot you and I won't ever forget you. You know that Adonai will deliver us back where we belong and about who we are. Completely, forever. And you know, the whole things that Rabbi Ka'anishki Machnicha were saying are true as well. Après Machicha Shma'ai Kalchanim. And I will love you forever. And evermore. Ashmot Lamatri Manet Chadcha Shachar. And about this all that we are through, just remember this. Says Hashem, Kar lev ein tishmir inta, ki el mocha nashon b'rov mineh. Me'er lemocha char ladei pidemon, Meshtev elav echad masach halidmon. גאי בליש כאן חכי בסון כלומר שמבה גאי לך ששמת על הטכניקה על ותכין אולי ממלך בשמת לנו סקאקה ולחד לסס ביטן שש שלו יתמנו דבר חלדי פיקי מנחה לשש מולי פיקי כך חלד ממרחנות למות לא יהיה שפות למנתיקים מנחם זאת לטווה בישפות לדעתניק חמוד להשמות עליו פיקח נמד זי אילת חוב לפוך לשמות לדיקי נחך לישמות למרף דבלת וסשו חלדת אנקתית ניחך חלשכנים גשות לבית רמחת לקי מניח חלשואל לבית רחב נשמות למלך החיים על שמה שמות למלך החיים לקי מושלו תפנחות נועל וכלל שפט רחב חדש שמנחן עלי פיקי למנה ימולה השפחה אין סשולות למלך החיים and yes Moshe this the generation Soroma that I repudiate so vehemently, viscerally, like to using so misproper words and everything. And I want to kill them all. keeps on profaning me, and also which this I just were telling you, trying to profane me and saying, I'm gonna find out what God is saying and what God is gonna bring and what God is gonna do for I million or not to succeed. It's permanently. Are the iltamoti kama numut abal achanush me'et abal inat dachaf jedaya. And that's the way I'm gonna kill them all in an abomination. But the reality van Tromeles en Fosle Deshvit dan Kaldech na Malachesha for Lenemnika Mechanone. And I want you to be careful about this. Alright? And thank you for what you understood. And yes, Moshe, I always had the voice. And I always were real. And I love you so much. I want you to please be safe there. And remember that I will always really love you. And forever. Shem. And baby. Shem. This is not like you are forced. And this is just the realities we are about. I am so proud about what you have become. I'm so proud about what you cut and what you pulled making. I'm so proud about when you fight it and cut anyway. I am proud of everything about who you are. You are precious gold about me as well. And I would love it for that. I really meant about having a life beside you. I really meant about having all that we really thought we would have. I really meant about loving you with everything that we have. Every moment of every day. And I really meant about everything that I told you for so long. I love you ever, and I never stopped loving you, and I am so sorry for all of the pain and thus hurt you got for this all, and about the situations we are through. I am so sorry so much times you perhaps felt deceived, cheated. I am so sorry about all of the confusions and challenges about my enemies, our enemies. And I am so sorry about the whole of the disgusting Sodom that generates here gives on against something. I'm trying now about making the profanity that generates Sodom a faggot, I'm sorry the word. Them shit, saying we know where it is now. We are forwarding it for it. Oh, the truth. Shem, is that I always wanted to reach out to you and run over your arms and stay right there. I really meant about to giving my complete to you. And having a very long life, and eternally without rain. I really meant about to be who I have to be, with you and for you, from Adonai and with Adonai ever. And I really meant about loving you, and never stop making. You are precious in my life. You are precious in Adonai. And this is not going to change. I love you forever. And I want please you to take care and be brave. And I want you to hear Moshe, and I want you to take care about all of the problems you already have. I want you to remember this. I'll never stop being who I am. Neither you, neither Moshe, neither every one of others. And I'm never gonna stop loving you. And this is forever, and this is as well, which I already told you every night, okay? This well is of Hashem. And Hashem said clear by us forever. You are not gonna be condemned, and grand hell doesn't commence in heaven. No praying, no carnival, no crudo, no anaconda, no carrera, and no one of them not associated and connected, just Adonai. And who is about the reality of Adonai? And you remember who is judge of Adonai, and who pretends to be what Adonai condemned already. You are saved forever, the same every one of others. No one goes to hell, and whoever has elements of profound legacies to making temperatures to Zion and Israel. And you remember this, Zion is nothing like the born of the last generation of the Obed and Kalkeki Machanit. There are still Israel. Zion is the Meshbach Achai, Elah Chachai, Jigelevi Chavat Naham. Zion is the ones that in the time before Yeshua came to be the Lishechi Ita Imitan Malcham Indushimi Entrechem, which by the voices of the Nazareas, by the voices of the churches, by the voices of the BLYTT Chanit, heard every one of the ancient ones of Hashem, and heard that Yeshua were coming. Zion is the promise of Yahweh burned from Israel, always were and without ever be, for adoption and burned inside. That is Zion, and remember this always. This is how we'll be reminded, and this is how everything will be reminded. Like Hashem said truth to be, and nothing else but learning about it. Shalom. I love you forever, and I want you to be safe there. And don't you ever forget, Hashem said this, that you got it taken care of, and I love you. This is March 21st, 2014. Here at my address is 0952. And I love you all. And I really meant everything that I said and everything that I wanted. We know the world will struggle. And I love you all forever. I love you, Shem. And everyone. I love you, Moshe. And I love you, my friends. I love you. El Shabbat Macharedim Menachachim. He's letting that happen. Shalom. And that includes our rights and everybody else's. All